So let's try something new this week. We're going to try a whole new segment from Hetty. We call it, what do you call it?
Bigot of the Week. Watch the banner. It's right there.
Makes me crazy and make me insane.
All right. So this week for Bigot of the Week, we have about 500 white nationalists who decided yesterday, December 4th, to march through D.C. to the Capitol. These were members of the hate group Patriot Front. They marched in formation on the National Mall. They were in uniform, shields, and they had masks. But I love it because they had masks that went like under their nose,
Of course.
very specifically. I was like, "Aw, you're trying to get away with covering your face," but. Thomas Rousseau, their leader, who I'm hoping has no relation to the philosopher Rousseau, marched in front of a banner that said "Victory or Death" and stated, "Our demonstrations are an exhibition of our unified capability to organize, to show our strength not as brawlers or public nuisance, but as men capable of seeking an America that is more closely resembles its true people."
Yeah, the Nations, right? The First Nations, right? That's the true people.
Yeah.
I would say definitely First Nations would go for that, but I have a feeling that's not who they're talking about. I also have a feeling that women are not who they're talking about. I'm very feeling like that's a very, very tiny segment of the population, technically.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if these ones had the white replacement fears going all over the place, which honestly makes me laugh. And I would love to see it stoked because those guys, it's like, we're going to be replaced. And it's like, well, yes, eventually, technically, all of us are going to be replaced because we all die.
That's how that works.
Speak for yourself, mortals.
Oh, right. You're immortal. Anyway, let's watch this video. I've clicked add.
Oh, nice.
I like the color.
Yeah, that's good.
Bigot of the Week.
And it's red. I like that.
I
know
love
what I'm doing.
red.
This is Luca Corgiot with Media to Rise, kicking off the live updates for today. We are currently in the back of a box truck. There is a caravan of box trucks heading to Washington,
Which I think is illegal to be in the back of a box truck.
Is going to be marching, demonstrating, and giving some speeches from Thomas Rousseau. Reclaim America! Reclaim America!
Oh, I get to add flavor to this.
I love their Captain America shields they got there. That's great.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Look, they got these. What are these flags they're carrying? There's some American flags.
Glasses and face. So nobody
Look,
knows
that one dude, they have it upside down.
That is actually a thing. That could be a thing. If you have the American flag upside down, it's usually a sign that there's an emergency. And people have actually gotten help that way. Like if their phone, like back when they had a landline, their phone went out, so they flipped their flag and got help.
Yeah.
It's weird, but.
You can see that brought the helicopter out. There's tons of police. Thomas, why are we marching in D.C.? Our demonstrations are an exhibition of our unified capability to organize, to show our strength, not as brawlers or public nuisances, but as men capable of illustrating a message and seeking an America that more closely resembles the interests of its true people.
It's true Scotsman, you know.
Sorry, but no.
I'd like to say that is more corporate buzzwords that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
That is somebody who is definitely trying to prove something with that vocabulary.
And
but okay, can we talk about his look though? Because he has this red scarf.
Right.
His collared shirt is buttoned up all the way. There's some sort of insignia on his collar.
Yep.
Some sort of other like metal, like maybe bolo tie type thing. It looks like vaguely Nazi. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
It's.
I'm gonna add, by the way, a trigger warning at like the beginning of the edited.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good idea.
But this is obviously, this demonstration is just a tactic of trying to intimidate. This is what they're doing.
Yeah.
This was also an unannounced march. So as far as I know, there was no anything like public about it. Now I will say that you can probably get a permit for something and still be unannounced, basically.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
like I
okay.
can get a permit for, hey, I'm going to do a thing in these streets.
Yeah.
But I
Right.
also maybe their tactic here is if the fact they did it unannounced is because if they did announce they would do it in March, they might run into opposition there.
That's what it is,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And what's funny is that according to one of the tweets on the article, they actually are. I mean, they didn't run into a huge opposition, but there were people who were swearing at him, giving him the finger.
Well, I saw a
Good.
video of them chasing him back into that little box truck there, and they all drove off afraid.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. So this whole thing is unannounced because they're trying to intimidate. So number one, they didn't come in on buses, right? Because
Yeah.
buses aren't intimidating, but a bunch of dudes, a bunch of trucks rolling up, someone come and open the back, and all these dudes jumping out. That's intimidation. That's what they're going for.
Yeah.
I love the drummer guy too. You know, they were just like sitting there before, going out, and they're like, "Hold on, where's Stu? Dude, get Stu on the phone. How are we supposed to do a march without a drummer? Okay, this
I was
is
going to say, they
ridiculous."
didn't even march that well.
No.
Yeah.
No
And
one's
his
gonna take us
drumming was
seriously
not
without a
good.
drummer.
He's like,
No.
wait, how do I do this again?
The only thing that was missing were those tri-corner hats there, and he almost had a tea party thing going on.
But it's
Yeah.
actually great that people are starting to just go like, seriously, it's enough. Like the world is not going to stay the way you want it to.
What I want to see though, I want to see a World War II veteran march up to those guys and punch one in the face. That's what I want.
Yes.
Right?
I fought your fucking kind during the entire war. I don't want to see you here. This is what
Yeah.
I want to see.
Yeah.
An old man with his cane and just whack at him. It's like, get out of my.
because we all
Unfortunately,
know what they mean by real Americans, right? Like
Oh, yeah.
white
Yeah.
dudes.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what and they certainly don't mean First
Exactly.
Nations. That's for sure.
no.
All right. Thank
No,
you so
they
much,
do
Hersey, for
very
that.
not.